morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Edward. Good morning, Jacob. And good morning, Willa. This doesn't seem to be letting me put up the comments. Oh, there we go. Blue is indeed the target, but blue is the secret invisible target, which basically just means that's who that's who Jag and Matt want to go, but they don't want her to know that she's the target. I can't believe that I'm using two social media apps. LOL, I'm already stressed. I'm stressed about the two social media apps as well, but now I'm using Discord, I'm using TikTok, I'm using Reddit, and I'm using Twitter and Instagram, Facebook. App life is very annoying to me, to be honest with you, but I'm trying to utilize it for business purposes. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning, Lewis. Blue hates America so much it's blind her that Jag wants her gone. Yeah, I don't know how she wouldn't realize it at this point. This is the second week in a row that he has put her up. And it should really tell him something. It should really tell her something that Jag had other choices. Obviously, Jag's not going to put up Matt, but Jag could have put up Felicia, he could have put up Sari, and he could have put up Bowie. And the fact that 2 weeks in a row he did not do that and he put her up, I hope she realizes that. To be honest, 80% of my responses are right on here, and the other apps I respond occasionally. I've started to respond a little bit more on Discord, and that's only because I've had a few more active members kind of join. So I always get the Discord notifications, but all the other apps, TikTok, I end up checking once every 4 days, 3, 4 days. Whoa, that would be wild, Jacob. Jag early on was talking about not having blood on his hands. Now, out of the people remaining, Jag has all the blood on his hands. All the blood on his hands. Because Felicia is responsible for taking out somebody who's not in the house anymore. And Bowie has one person that she took out, but everybody agreed that they wanted him gone. Or even if they didn't agree, they still voted him out, which is Cam. I know Cass Wash is not in the chat right now, but I'm glad she made a point on Friday's video that I'm glad Jag won right now, but he better hope Matt wins Thursday night. See, that's a good question. Because if he wins the HOH, there's no point of a back door if he wants Blue gone. A back door is for if he wants another target. So if he took America down, who would he target? Jag jury management is horrible. I agree. Yeah, Jag is putting himself in a position where he's only thinking about how do I get to the end? Because this is the conversation that he keeps having with Matt and Bowie that keeps looping over and over. He's talking about, so as long as we survive the double eviction, we are going to cook the rest of the house. So all we need, he's looking at Matt and Bowie. All we need is for one of you to win HOH, and we're good. We take out Blue this week, and then we take out America next week, and then we don't have America in the house, and it's us three and the mamas. We control the votes, and we control the house, and we're walking to the end, bro. We are walking. I'm telling you. That's him over and over for hours on end. Get his HOH out of the way. True. He would take America down so it's not a 2-2 vote. Let me see. Cirie and Felicia might save Blue. But let me see. Cirie and Felicia, and who's out? Matt and... Yeah, there's only 4 of them, so it's not possible. There's only 4 of them, so the only way Blue... If they want Blue to go home, the only way Blue doesn't go home is if Blue wins the power of veto. Because if one of them wins the power of veto and the noms stay the same, Matt and Bowie can vote out Blue, and that gives them a tie, and Jag can take her out with a tiebreaker, which would be super messy and super blood on your handsy. Because he told America that he's keeping her and getting out Blue, and he told Blue that he's keeping her and getting out America. So Jag would now have to publicly do the one thing that he fears most in life. Show his cards and make a quick decision on the spot. Not his strong suit. Morning, D. Same here. I don't think he'll put Bowie up, but I still want to see him have to make a replacement nom. I'd love to see America's goodbye message to Blue. Cirie and Felicia should save Blue. I'm hoping anyone minus Matt and Bowie wins a double to split up the Minutemen. I agree. They're getting really annoying. They're getting really annoying. And I hate the fact that the competitions have been so athletic based for the most part, which is giving them all the confidence to be saying it's not possible that anyone can beat us. If Matt and Bowie or Bowie don't win HOH, Matt and Jag are going up, definitely. And that's why I'm so hoping that Matt and Bowie don't win. A kind of interesting thing they were talking about was how they're going to accommodate Matt for upcoming competitions. You know that competition, I don't remember what it's called, but you know that competition where they're like, they give you a word or something, or they give you some kind of phrase, and then when the phrase comes out, you run and touch the buzzer or something to that effect. I think that's what the competition is. They were talking about that one and saying, do you think that Big Brother is going to flash some kind of light or something, or they're going to show the word or the phrase on a screen? They were wondering how they were going to make it fair for Matt. I was wondering that too. I was going to say that it's amazing how there have been more physical competitions towards the end. Yeah, there really has. Oh, what the bleep. Okay. BB19, they put the word on a screen. So maybe that's what they would do this time. If Sari can somehow get Bowie on the block Thursday, Matt will only play for HOH in the double against women. Okay, so if Matt, let me think. If Blue or America goes, so if Blue goes, let's say if Blue goes and Matt wins the HOH, he's not going to put up Jag. So I don't think he would put up Sari. I think if Matt wins, he would put up Felicia and Bowie. I think because of his relationship with Sari, he might put up Felicia and Bowie. But the problem is, Jag and Bowie would be in his ear. And they would be like, I know you want to keep Sari, but just put up the mamas and we control the votes. We can keep Sari safe. This is stupid. They were talking about how in season 23, when Claire was the secret HOH, it took away her ability to play the HOH next week. Jag is one of the luckiest. When I tell y'all the luckiest players of all time, because I still maintain that the power of invincibility twist would not have existed without the Luke ejection. I still think that power of invincibility thing was a twist that they just created to add another week. In the HOH comp following, there's a lot of people mad Jag won HOH back to back. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't know why BB let him get away with that. They should have made it just like the BB23 one, where it's like you can be in the competition, but you have to throw it as a consequence for getting to make those secret choices. If America wins, probably Felicia and America. Oh yeah, I forgot. One of America or Blue would still be there. So that's true. He's not boxed into a corner like that. Definitely Felicia would be one of the picks. And then either Blue or America, whichever one stays. What if no one wins HOH Thursday? Send them all home. That's funny. That would be nice. House guests, the viewers have all agreed that you're all evicted by unanimous vote. You have a few moments to pack your stuff and exit the BB house. Yes, indeed. Thursday is a double eviction. No sense at all. I'm saying if Bowie is on the block as a renom, she would be the first eviction in the double. Oh yeah. Hopefully it will. I'm so upset that we got another week of Jag. I know. And I really hated the way they were talking about that control too. Matt and Jag, they were like, "Whoa, it's the biggest coup that we were able to get rid of Cam on a Bowie HOH." Basically, they were proud of themselves for not having to get the blood on their hands of either of them taking out Cameron. And then Matt was like, "Yeah, we controlled her. She didn't want to do it, but we controlled her." I was like, "Oh, this house, man." Cam was the last independent thinker that we had in the house, and now he's in the jury house. Do you think they'll extend the double eviction Thursday since they had the Challenge USA finale on Thursday? Listen, if Bowie heard half of the conversations that they had when she was not in the room, she would be really upset. We need a good old people to have a conversation in a room where somebody's pretending to be asleep. It feels like nothing interesting has really happened game wise for this whole season. It really does. As for the extending the double eviction, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. I'm going to be on here for about another 10 minutes and then I'm going to hop off, but just wanted to make sure I got in at least one today because I cannot miss my streak. I think as of today, we have about 3 weeks left. A little less than 3 weeks left, as a matter of fact. And I've been on here every day, so please show some love by hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel if you have not yet, and hitting the notification bell. I'd love to see Blue evicted. I can't stand her. Her whole game is blinded because America and Corey took out Jared. November 9th is finale. That sounds about right. Good morning, Rory. How are you? November 9th can't come soon enough. Agreed. Agreed. Sorry about that. I was talking to my cousin. We got pancakes this morning. Pancakes in the AM. Would it be cool if BB USA does something like BB Can used to do the instant eviction? I didn't see that. What season was that? Or what? Well, I guess if they did it for more than one season. What is an instant eviction? I'm curious what that is. I don't know what an instant eviction is. Is it like you do a comp and the last place finisher goes? I just had Fruity Pebbles. Uh, I like dry Fruity Pebbles, but once they get soggy, I don't like Fruity Pebbles. My stomach was definitely growling earlier. I managed to watch on Thursday when Corey got evicted, but back to not tuning in, can't take Jag. I don't understand how he was allowed to play in the HOH comp again. So done with BB this season. Yeah, me neither. Good morning, Maya. That was my stomach, Trisha. Hi, Lisa. How do people rewind the feeds? Well, if you're watching on the TV app, you can't rewind the feeds. But if you're watching on the computer, that's how you can rewind the feeds. Because for whatever reason, the computer app, I mean, the TV app does not give you the ability to rewind. But when you go on the computer, you can rewind. Last year, I never watched on the computer, so I didn't know that. Because when people said, "Oh, I rewound the feeds," I was like, "What? How do you do that?" Matter of fact, when people told me to rewind the feeds, I was like,
what sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
"All right, Edward, it's when the HOH immediately nominates two nominees and then the House vote who goes home." So, like, right after they win HOH, they make the two nominees. I would love a twist like that on this season where they don't get a chance to talk about it beforehand. That sounds like the perfect thing to do. I love how you find a use for the Mimi GIFs. If Paramount Plus ever saw, they would be stealing my ideas if they have not already. Okay, y'all. I appreciate you hopping on. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow I'll probably be back on video at some point in the afternoon. Um, Tonight I may or may not be back, but I will definitely be keeping up with whatever's happening via Twitter. And I'm going to keep posting my updates on my community tab. Thanks for joining me this early Saturday morning. And we will talk shortly. And I hope everybody has an amazing day.